The Scottish Socialist Party offers unqualified support and solidarity to the university education workers that are on strike. In 74 different universities, they're taking action over 14 different days of strike action. In a sense, it's 5 fights and 1 struggle. It's a fight over the attacks on the pension scheme, where there's 2 different laws for the rich and for the workforce. We had a situation where the employers took a contribution holiday from paying into the pension fund in the past, and now they expect the average education worker to pay an additional £40,000 into the pension scheme, but receive £200,000 less on retirement. That's robbery to enrich the rich. On pay, for the past 10 years, the average worker has suffered a 21% pay cut, and now an absolute derisory pay offer of 1.8% has been offered, almost as if to provoke strike action. At the same time, whilst 21% pay cut for the workforce, Vice-Chancellors enjoyed a 77% increase in their incomes. In other words, we have a vast and growing class divide within the education system. But it's not just that type of pay cut, it's unequal pay, another reason for the strike action. Who could believe that in 2020, strike action would be necessary by trade unionists to fight against a 10 to 20% pay gap between men and women in the same profession, and again lesser pay for black and ethnic minority workers and disabled workers amongst the staff. As well as low pay, pay cuts, unequal pay, these workers are fighting against horrendous levels of workload, where mental health is becoming a growing crisis within the profession, where the average working week for the staff on surveys that have been done by the union is 51 hours. In fact, almost half the teaching that's done and the work that's done, 45% of it, is unpaid as a result of workloads that people cannot meet and have to do at weekends, during their time off, during their holidays, and so on. And on top of which, it's a very insecure workforce. In the past, education, and higher education specifically, would have been regarded as quite a middle-class profession and a very secure one. Now it's quite the opposite, where rampant casualisation has taken place, with people on short-term contracts and fixed-term contracts and zero-hour contracts, with all the insecurity for their families, for their planning of their housing, and also their mental health that goes with that. It's an abomination that needs to be fought. So on all these fronts, the UCU members that are going on strike are totally in their rights to do so, and deserve the solidarity of the entire trade union movement, as well as the students that they teach. We need an education system based on the needs of society and on the needs of the future. An education system where learning and research and the advancement of humanity is at the heart of it, not the mining of gold in the form of profit. And the universities have been turned into a Klondike for wealth for the institutions themselves, where the halls of residence that are going up at a rate of knots are a source of profit for the companies involved, the privatised housing companies. We have the situation where bums on seats is the philosophy of the university bosses, so as to get the tuition fees, especially for overseas students, and at the same time there's a cutback on courses that don't make enough money. Oscar Wilde was famous for saying that the definition of cynicism is knowing the price of everything and the value of nothing. We see rampant cynicism in the marketised education system, which is designed to make money and make huge bonuses and incomes for the bosses, the vice-chancellors and so on, and then attack the conditions and the incomes and the security of the jobs of the staff. Solidarity with the UCU strikers, victory to their struggles, 5 fights, 1 struggle, unite with them and help them win.